Hello students, welcome to my channel Knowledge Nudge. Today we are studying chapter 17 of class 7th DAV Science, Electric Current and its Effects. Back exercise. Fill in the blanks. First, when current is switched on, an electric fan converts electric energy mainly into mechanical energy. Second, when current is switched on in a room heater, it converts electric energy into heat energy. Third, we prefer a wire of nichrome for making the heating element in domestic appliances like the electric iron, electric heater, and the electric toaster. Fourth, a safety device based on the heating effect of the current is the electric fuse. Fifth, electromagnet should show rapid magnetic field when the current is switched on. True or false? First, an electric current can produce a heating effect but not a magnetic effect. False. Second, the heating coils or elements of a different electrical appliances are usually made from copper or aluminum wires. False. Third, when the current through a fuse wire exceeds its specified value, the fuse wire melts and breaks. True. Fourth, connecting many devices in a single socket is not likely to cause any problem in a circuit. False. Fifth, the strength of an electromagnet can be increased by decreasing the number of turns of its coil. False. C. Tick the correct option. First, when electric current flows through a filament of electric bulb, the filament gives out answer both heat and light energy. Second, a fuse wire is a wire of answer high resistivity and low melting point. Third, we are more likely to observe a strong magnetic effect with a answer correct carrying circular coil of many turns wound on a soft iron core. Fourth, a common household device that uses an electromagnet in its working is answer the electric bell. Fifth, a good electromagnet would answer act like a magnet when the current is on but would not do so when the current is off. Question answer. First, the bulb in the circuit shown in figure does not glow. Why? Redraw the circuit diagram by making the necessary changes in it so that the bulb starts glowing. Answer. The bulb in the circuit shown in figure does not glow because switch is in off position and the cells are not connected properly. Second, name three practical devices based on the heating effect of current. Answer first electric iron, second geyser, third electric heater. Third, write two special characteristics of the wire needed for making the element of an electric heater. Answer the two spherical characteristics of the wire are first, it should have high resistivity, second, it should have high melting points. Fourth, give the meaning of the term short circuiting and overloading in an electric circuit. Answer overloading, connection of more than one device or appliance to a single socket, short circuit, touching of the live and neutral wire due to faulty insulation. Fifth, do you think an electromagnet can be used for separating plastic bag from a garbage heap? Explain. Answer. An electromagnet cannot be used for separating plastic bags from a heap because plastics are non-magnetic materials, so it will not attract by the magnet. Sixth, state any three applications of an electromagnet. Answer. Three applications of electromagnet are first, electromagnets are used in electric bells and loudspeakers. Second, it is also used in mobile crane to lift and transfer heavy iron rods and machinery. Third, many toys also have electromagnets inside them. E. Answer the following questions. First, the same amount of current flows through the connecting wires and the bulb filament. However, it is the only the filament that glows. Why? Answer. The metal filament of an electric bulb is usually made up of tungsten wire which has very high resistance. Therefore, it becomes red hot and start glowing, while connecting wire has low resistance, thus it does not heat it up. Second, the brightness of light emitted by a bulb is observed to decrease when an electric heater is connected to a in series with it. Suggest the likely reason for this observation. Answer. The brightness of light emitted by a bulb is observed to decrease when an electric heater is connected in series when it because voltage across the bulb decreases as compared to the previous situation. Third, Suggest an experiment set up to illustrate the action of an electric fuse. Answer. Take two nails and connect them in the circuit shown in the diagram. Connect the top of nails with aluminum wire and then turn on the switch. As the current starts flowing in the circuit, the aluminum wire burns quickly. This is the way an electric fuse works. Fourth, a novice electrician, while carrying out some repairs in Sumit's house, tried to put a piece of tungsten wire in fuse. Sumit's father, on noticing this, stopped him from doing so, gave reason as to why he did that. Answer. Tungsten should not be used in the fuse because it has a very high melting point. A fuse should have a low melting point so that it can be burned up when the current exceeds the normal limit. Fifth, draw a label diagram of an electric bulb and explain its workings. Label diagram of an electric bulb given below. Working of an electric bulb. First, when current flows through the electromagnet, it acquires magnetism and attracts the armature. Second, as the armature bends towards the electromagnet, the gong is struck, but at the same time contact between armature and contact screw gets broken and the circuit gets switched off. 3. As the circuit current flow stops, the electromagnet loses its magnetism. It therefore no longer attracts the armature. 4. The armature gets pulled back to its original position by spring action. It now and again comes in contact with the contact screw. The circuit gets completed again. The circle repeats itself and the gong gets struck again. This is in turn again breaks the circuit.
Thank you for watching the video. If you love it, then like it, share with your friends, subscribe the channel, and don't forget to click the bell icon to get the notifications about further videos.